I'm going to listen to Goat Girl Below the Waist, which is a really impressive indie album. All girl, 3-piece, and just a great listen from start to finish, really. I'm right on the cusp or the wire of whether it should be an album of the month or not. I'm going to decide on this listen. But whether it is or not, it is well worth your time, especially if you like your indie quality. Track 1, Reprise, which is a good title for track 1, is mellow, beautiful, could be going anywhere, noises in the background, whooshing, some beautiful singing, a lovely bit of guitar. You know you've got indie, and you know it's going to be alright. Very short, at 1:46, and a nice little build up to what is a great album. Track 2, Ride Around, and the first track, Proper. And what a good song it is. Do you know what? It sounds like, I can't play guitar, I'm a drummer, but when I mess around with the guitar, I do that do-do-do-do-do, I think it's A minor or something, just two chords together making a lovely sound, and I always think, oh, that sounds all right, and it really works on this. I mean, she's a much better guitarist than that, and it's just a perfect opener. It's got everything, a little bit of Breeders, a little bit of Sonic Youth, even a little bit of Polyphonic Spree with a euphoric ending as well. Great start to the album. Track 3, Words Fell Out Yet, an album of the month. It's a decision, I've made it. You know, these first 3 tracks are amazing. Apparently they're signed to Rough Trade, formed in 2016. And you know what, you can feel the friendship, you can feel the love of each other. I do like a 3-piece, I'm a sucker for a 3-piece. And just moving together, grooving together, sounding beautiful, making music that I defy you not to enjoy. Beautiful, 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 but with an edge. Track 4, Play It Down. There's a nice little keyboardy bit, so there's some nice little surprises. There's not even a pop element to this album. This sounds a little bit like, I don't know, it gives it a folky edge, that keyboard sound, sort of like Richard Dawson 2020 era. And I love 3-pieces, I said it in the last one, but you can hear the bass in 3-pieces, and she has got a fantastic way with that bass guitar. Drummer's great, singer's great, guitar is great, and just one of those albums that you need to get on, stick it on, go on, do it. Talk of surprises, track 5, TCNC. It's sort of like a mad hip-hop track even, a sort of very noisy hip-hop track, but it's sort of rapping, and for the first time you really hear that they're an English band, not an American. I think my presumption was American first 4 tracks first listen, but when you hear that voice, it's proper South London in it, and just a great bit of noise, bit of influences from all over the place that come together to make a wonderful noisy sound that makes me want to jump about a bit, and I bloody well might. Track 6, Where's Your Heart, is again just so different than the rest of the album, but sounds like the same. It's such a lovely flow, this album. It takes you to one place. This is more mellow, sort of Cure, around about a Forest type era. What was that, 13 Seconds I think was the album. It's got that kind of feel, or Pornography. It's got that kind of deeper production, you're just so engrossed with it. You just stare at the wall and are just lost in the music in the best possible way. This is all you need to concentrate on. The first half of the song anyway is Curish. The second half is just another pop-tastic chorus, big build, bang. Love it. Track 7 is a prelude, called Prelude, to track 8, Tonight, which is the highlight so far. What a beautiful keyboard hook. I seem to recognise it. I even checked if it was a sample. Perhaps it's just so good it sounds like it should have been done before, because that is a hell of a hook. That's Fishman's hook, that is. You know, that's that piano hook. That you could build an hour around that hook. Do 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 do. You know, brilliant song, beautifully. And her voice on this goes right through me. Proper hairs on the arm standing up. Beautiful song. If you're going to listen to one song on this album, listen to Tonight. Track 9 looks like the hit with 200,000 listens, Motorway. You can see why. Again, a lot of their stuff reminds me of something. I feel like that might be a sample. Again, more of a hip-hop beat feel than the indie that's around it. And it's such brilliant pop sensibilities. Her voice is amazing. Her voice has grown on me like you wouldn't believe. And it's just a band in perfect unison, delivering music that they know that if you hear it, you're going to love it. And if you hear it, you're going to love it. It's that. Boom, boom, boom. Can somebody tell me what it reminds you of? Because it's really bugging me. Track 10, SMOG, that spells smog, that does, is just a little build up to 11, Take It Away. They don't just do indie, they don't just do sort of weird hip hop stuff, they do ballads as well, and they do beautiful ballads that hit you right in the heart like a punch. Take it away from you. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Her voice really works with the ballads as well. I'm getting quite obsessed with her voice, I'll be honest. Track 12, Pretty Faces, really beautiful strings, but maybe for the first time not blown away like I've been for the rest of the album. Very present though. And then track 13, Perhaps. Again, maybe a little bit of a dip in the album, still wonderful, noisy. I reckon live this could well be a highlight. I reckon if you're stood at the front with your beer in hand, your head would be swaying. It really is a good loud one, but maybe not quite has the effect on me than the rest of the album does. Track 14, Jump Sludge, I think it's an instrumental. I can't remember any words in it, but what an instrumental. What a hook. Again, when they do their hooks, they're really good. They make hooks that make you think like you recognise them, but perhaps they're just so good, as I said earlier, that they're just irresistible when you feel like you must have heard them before. It finishes with a nice crescendo of noise, this does. Really, really, again, it just throws little swerve balls at you that are an absolute pleasure. 15th and penultimate track, I like saying penultimate, Sleep Talk, which is full on Breeders actually, in their more thoughtful way, less poppy way, just wall of sound. Do you know, I've not talked about the drummer much. I really like the drummer, similar drummer to me in many ways. She can play, she hits exactly the right time, not overly fancy enough, but just hits the right spot every single time. What a band, want to see these live. Come and play Prague, come on girls, come and play Prague, please. My overall review of Goat Girl, Below the Waste, spelled W-A-S-T-E, get it, waste, is that it is a wonderful indie album with so much more. It is just shows what great music there is around at the moment. There is just so much of it. Certainly an album of the month. So much to get your teeth into, so much to love. Musicianship at its finest. You know, I want to see them live. I want to listen to more by them. I can't believe I've missed them for the last 8 years they've been together or whatever. You get out there and listen to them. Listen to this. It's really, really good.